Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, man. It's May 24th, 2015. A lot of comic book news coming out, man. But I want to talk about George Clooney, and he's apologizing again for quote-unquote destroying Batman on the Graham Norton show. If you guys don't know who Graham Norton is, you should. I mean, he's a genius, man. But let me let you hear a little small little snippet, man, real quick. Here goes.
I'm Batman.
So, you get to hear, George Clooney do the Batman voice. It's pretty cool, man. I'm not going to lie, man. But he was kind of explaining how the suit was like 60 pounds and, being directed to act in that suit was really hard and difficult, man. So I guess you could say like maybe a lot of stuff was against him, man. I enjoyed it. I don't care. I loved all the Batman movies. Some of them they were a little bit campy, but that's just how it was back in the day, man. I thought it was genius, man. But I thought it was really cool that he actually explained a little bit more in a little bit more detail about the situation with Batman and the bat nipples and all that stuff, man. It was really, really good. The link's going to be in the description box for all that. Now, let's move on, man. Let's talk about Jaden Smith, okay, as Static Shock, man. Let me play the clip for you and then let you guys decide what he's talking about. Hold on.
It's great to see Static Shock is happening with Jaden.
All right, so that was Tyler James Williams, who was Noah on The Walking Dead, who's responsible for killing Tyrese, but we're not going to go into that. I thought it was just kind of cool, man, that we got a little confirmation for Jaden Smith to play Static Shock with the, it's either going to be a webisode, it's either going to be a new TV show. I don't know where they're going to go with it. There's so many different rumors out there, but we'll see what happens. It can definitely build the buzz around this, man, and maybe that's what they were doing, with this little nugget of an Easter egg, I guess you can say, is thrown inside this interview. They were talking about the Spider-Man reboot and black superheroes, and then all of a sudden, Static Shock got dropped, and that's where we're sitting at right now, man. I absolutely love it. I love the idea, man. I said, from the beginning that, Jaden Smith, I think he's a great actor. I think that people don't understand that the kid is, he's a kid. He's like, I don't know, 14, 15, 16 years old now, maybe even 17 or 18. I have no clue how old he is, but I know he's very young. He's young enough to wear a Batman suit to prom. So that just kind of shows you, that he's a kid, and people should really understand that. And plus, I want to see you guys as a kid that age, acting on a big screen and see how you do. Anyway, man, I hope that works out. It's really, really great news. I'm going to kind of a little bit of segue, I guess you could say, man, into more comic book news, and that is Arrow had big plans for Harley Quinn, and then all of a sudden Suicide Squad happened, with the movie with David Ayer, and then DC Comics decided to just stop that, and that's crazy as far as them dropping that knowledge. They should have probably left that alone. It's kind of cool for them to say it now, but they only gave us a teaser, and then they gave us a deleted scene, and Arrow Season 3 was just absolutely horrible. I thought Arrow Season 4 was a little bit better, but it was still bad with the whole, how many times can you say, I'm Oliver Queen, or I'm Ra's al Ghul? I mean, I had this drinking game that every time that you heard Ra's al Ghul on the Arrow, you can drink. And by the time that you're finished with the season, you're dead. Okay, because everything's shot, kidneys shut down, everything in your life is gone, and you're probably in prison being anal raped, because that's how many times they did this, man. They said it over and over and over, and it was just ridiculous, man. Anyway, man, moving on. Well, before I move on, I think Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad will set the tone, and then they'll probably be able to bring her back in the TV show. So let's not just panic about that. But it is good for them, I guess, to say it. Anyway, moving on, man. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says that SHAZAM is going to be arriving earlier than 2019. I think that this is a gimme. I think that, by the time we get to Justice League Part 1, we're going to see SHAZAM, okay? We're going to see, Black Adam. We're going to see all of that. Now, what he's saying, and what I think that he's saying, is that I don't think it's the Shazam movie. I think that it's actually the character of Shazam arriving in most likely Wonder Woman or Justice League Part 1. That's what I'm kind of going for and guessing. Because if they're going to wait all the way until 2019, that's just a bad idea. Well, not really necessarily a bad idea, but, you want to really make sure that that movie survives, You know, and of course it's going to survive. It's going to make great money, just like Man of Steel made excellent money. It doesn't have to be $1 billion movie every single time, just as long as it's making, you know, upwards from 600 million. I think that's, if it's making the 600 and above, then it should be good to go, man. Because, I mean, they're probably going to, you know, produce this thing for, you know, between, you know, 150 or to 250 million. And knowing Warner Brothers is going to be 200 and above, because it seems like every single one of their movies, they throw $200 million at it. So we'll see what happens, man. A little bit more, I guess, how do you want to say, kind of dope news for me, man, is that Michael B. Jordan, he actually does this letter. He pins this letter to all of those haters out there, man. And I absolutely love it, man. I got a lot of respect for the guy, man. And like I said before, man, I think Michael B. Jordan is the future, man. I think that he's a really, really excellent actor. Everything that I've seen him in, you know, it's definitely, you're watching Michael B. Jordan. He's like the young Denzel Washington, because it's always going to be Denzel Washington who you're seeing. He's not I guess you can say, like a really in-depth actor. He's just himself on screen, you know, which is not a bad thing. And I think that in Fantastic Four, you're going to get Michael B. Jordan, you know, as Johnny Storm, okay, as the Human Torch, and that's it. That's what we're going to get. But we're going to get the best, you know, Human Torch, Johnny Storm that we can ever get, man. And I really like it. From what I'm seeing, as far as the Carl's Jr. promos, as far as the trailers, the international trailer that just released, everything looks great. It looks absolutely brilliant. And I'm not going to lie, man, after I go see the movie, I'll probably, you know, go to the gas station, get some lighter fluid or something like that, and probably set myself on fire to see if I can actually be Michael B. Jordan from the Fantastic Four. And I'll probably do that for Halloween also, if I survive being burned alive. We'll see what happens. Now, the last thing that I'll talk about before I let you guys go, man, is I know I said I leave, you know, Marvel Comics alone, and I will. I'm not going to be talking about them enough or anymore. But I will say that Agent Carter is still one of my favorite shows from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And also, you know, Daredevil. So when Daredevil Season 2 comes out, I'll be watching that. Same thing with Agent Carter Season 2. We'll be reviewing those. But Season 2 for Agent Carter will be getting 2 more episodes. So it's going to be 2 episodes longer, man. And the last thing that I'll leave you guys with is Mission Impossible 6 is already in development. Tom Cruise, if you're listening to this, I absolutely think that this is the best damn news ever. I cannot wait to see what you're doing inside of this crazy Mission Impossible 5. I don't know what the hell's going to go, but the Rogue Nation looks pretty dope, and I'm excited to see it, man. I can't wait. And you know what? I'll leave you just one more news that kind of got me sad, because I'm almost at my mark. Fuller House. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen are not returning. It's definitely sad for me, and I will not be watching Fuller House as far as anytime. I'm not going to be getting Netflix for it, any of that stuff, man. It's sad. I thought that, you know, having Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen on there, it would be like a breath of fresh air, but it seems like they're just moving on for something else, and that's okay. You know, that's their right. You just kind of wish that people would you know, return to some of their roles, man. Okay, I still got a little bit more time, man. I said I was going to leave out of here, but last thing. Oscar Isaac, man, for his Apocalypse, he says that the motivation is a biblical motivation. So that's really, really comforting to see him, you know, the character of Apocalypse take this grander scale of things and how epic the movie's going to be. And the premise of that is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to try to keep coming back, man, with more updates and news and all that stuff, man. A lot of changes coming to the channel. And you'll start seeing it as you're looking around the channel, man. We're out of here, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video. And yeah, help me get to my goal, man, of 10,000, man. Subscribe, buddy. We're out of here.